class. Hope you had great weekend. Okay, now we're gonna see your grip first. Okay, so good grip. There is a line between index finger and thumb. Supposed to point your right shoulder. Okay, but let's see yours. Your left hand is fine, but your right hand is pointing outside of the shoulder. So we call strong grip. And then when we look down, can you see your finger on the right hand? So actually we supposed to see only until our nail, but we can see your fingers, right? So a little bit you gotta cover up your left thumb with the palm. Oh, so actually at this point, core supposed to maintain. So your core feeling like somebody's hitting your ab, then your back will be a little bit hunched, right? That kind of feel. So if someone want to punch your ab, of course your ab will be a little bit, you will make your ab a little bit tight, right? Because you don't want to get hit the intestine. So that kind of feeling. So during the swing, we supposed to maintain the core more like this way. Okay, so that's why if you have this curve on the backswing, when we're downswing, it become very armsy. So can you see your hip cannot turn and your arm is keep coming down? But if you see Colin, look at his hip. He's using hip, right? So at this point, his buckle is already pointing here, but your buckle is already pointing too much behind. So I'm gonna teach you until here today. So if you want to fasten your hip turn, we need to lock core until backswing. Because if your core is this way, it's really hard to use during the downswing. So when your core looks this way, it's easier to open up. Hi there, class. Okay, so now let's work on your grip first. So your left hand grip is okay. Just need to remember this line between thumb and index finger supposed to point your right shoulder. And then right hand is the problem. So when you're taking a grip, I can see all of my fingers there. So how it's supposed to be, try to take the grip from the top. And when we look down, we shouldn't see the finger. We need to see just nail. Only just nail when I look down. And then when I set up, same as well, this line is supposed to point your right shoulder. Douglas is here, so this line is pointing outside of the shoulder, right? That makes your claw face close. So this one, this time I didn't mention about it because next time after we fix this one, we're gonna work on. When you're downswing, you're kind of hanging back, moving back, because you want to compensate. Now move on to your backswing. So when you're backswing, let's start from the setup. Exhale. So 20% of the air in my body. And then lock the core. Lock the core. Unlock, lock. Okay? So we start from here, okay? Lock the core. And then backswing. So when you're backswing, the back here, this part, supposed to be straight. But because you're unlocking the core, it has curve, right? So what's important is after we lock, during the backswing, you're unlocking. Okay? During the backswing, you're unlocking. So we're supposed to lock more. But when we lock, we don't use shoulder. Just use your core. Okay? So I don't move my shoulder, right? When I lock the core. Yes, just this. We don't do this. Okay, lock your core as much as you can when you're backswing. Okay, why I'm so emphasized on locking core? Because when you're downswing, if you're doing this, it's so hard to coming down, to having a great transition here. If you lock your core, you're ready to transfer your body weight. If you lock your core. But if you unlock, it's way easier to use my upper body, you know. That's the reason when I check your downswing, so armsy. So do you want to know why your downswing is so armsy? Okay, so backswing. If your backswing, it has curve like this. When your downswing, it's so hard to use my hip first. It'll be so weird. Very feel foreign. That's why you're using on the arm. But if you lock your core, it's so much easier. See? So much easier. Just naturally hip first, you know, because I'm just locking the core. So what you're gonna do when you're during the backswing, you gotta lock your core, and then keep this core. Downswing, hip turn, easy. But if you do this, oh, I can't use my hip because you already put your body here. Understand, right? So it's so important how you turn with your core. It's easier to coming down. And then if you unlock, easy to use your arm. So Korea has that term, which is you have button, right? So this kind of button. If this first button goes third place, like this, then the close won't be good, right? So same thing. If your setup, your grip, setup, backswing is not there, and then we suddenly fix downswing, that will happen. So this basic is so important to fix your hip. Okay, so after you fix your backswing, lock your core, and then now I'm gonna give you a drill how to downswing. Okay, so you want a chair and then backswing. So when you're backswing, lock core, hold your belly button, chest fully pointing right, and keep it here. And then you're gonna just look at the ball. Okay, keep your body here, upper body I mean, and then now you're gonna use your hip. But while you're doing this, I really feel my core, you know. Looks easy, but I really feel my core. So I feel like coiling because I put my chest here and then my lower body opposite, right? So I feel really coiling. You would need that feel. But if you're doing easy, it means you're doing something wrong. Okay? So lock your core, hold it, turn your lower body. Then my core become hard. Okay, so you would need that feeling. That's a separation. So when you're downswing before you hit the ball, when you're here, already my belt buckle supposed to point left, but when I check yours, you're still pointing here. So it means you're doing this right. What I want is this. Okay, so you're gonna have practice swing with the ball. The back swing. Before you hit the ball, try to put your belt buckle pointing super left side. But when you're doing this, your right heel supposed to went up. When you're doing this, right foot supposed to go up, 80% up. So try to delay your hand as much as you can to behind, and the hip just gotta go. So then you would feel separation between your upper body and lower body. Thank you, Douglas. Please feel free to send me one swing video so I can free feedback. Let me know if you have any questions.